Paul, yes. This is the Peninsula Daily News, right? August 28th, 2019. Oh. See, they had an article of the hits, the misses, in the state legislature wrap up. Ouch. You have to be over 21 to purchase tobacco. Inslee, the governor of the state, signed this into law on April 5th. Yes. hmm it's still 18 on the tribal reservations. Yeah. 18 to 20 to purchase tobacco products. Yeah. Cited the dramatic reduction in odds of individuals will pick up the habit. Yes. hmm I made mention of that, but it doesn't seem like anybody listens to me. Yes. Now, if we look on laws A6, yes. Let's see here. Oh, here's the wrap up. Pooh. Their statute of limitations on sex crimes. Yeah. Hate crimes. Newly named hate crime offenses will let courts infer the offense was due to the perception of the victims associated with a protected class. Yes. Now, this protected class, as defined in the literature from the Seattle Police Department, homeless is a protected class. The indigent, yes. The individual that's on rental assistance that hasn't been able to get the rent paid, poop. Now, I could say it's malicious harassment. That would make it a hate crime. Oh. See, this evidence necessary, yes. These protected classes known as the homeless, yeah. The legislation also would create a multidisciplinary hate crime advisory working group under the Attorney General Bob Ferguson. Washington was the number 2 state in the nation in 2017 for the number of hate crimes reported. Oh. That's something you would want to know, wouldn't you? Yeah. Now, let's say the governor, yes, the executive branch of the state of Washington, because I emailed the attorney generals, didn't I? Yes. And the secretary of state? Yes. I emailed you about the oath of office? Yes. And then I emailed you the actual the literature from the Seattle Police Department that makes a homeless person a part of a protected class. Now, let's say I had the evidence, right? I had the evidence of staying at the Serenity House homeless shelter. Yes, for the last 7 years. I had the evidence that I wasn't in Squim. Ooch, but you wouldn't exonerate me. Yes, I had the evidence that I wasn't in Brennan. Right, but you wouldn't exonerate me. Brady, yes. I would say that there are some new definitions, yes, of the amount of time you go to prison. Pooch! For passing this newly named hate crime offenses. Yes, that the courts would infer that I was homeless. Yes. Now being on rental assistance. Yes, I'm still classified as homeless because I don't have a job right now. Now, for all of those in this state and every state that have any knowledge of fraud, forgery, and kidnapping, yes, I can have you put in prison. Pooch. Now, it's bad enough the racketeering. But when you made multiple malicious harassment offenses into a hate crime, now let's say you had informed the law enforcement that your civil rights were being violated, they were obligated to remove any fraud that would have taken your kids from you. Oh. See, when you have court hearings where there's no proof of service, yes, it violates due process. But when you have the documentation that the individual is in a protected class, yes, I can sue every cop, ooch, every sheriff, all the undersheriffs, yes, and each and every individual in the state of Washington that is legally or professionally obligated for the enforcement of the civil rights of the parties named or the minors named. Yes. Now, since I'm in a protected class right now, I can put in prison right now every individual in this state that is obligated to enforce the laws of the state of Washington for the hate crime of thinking.